In one word, what are you?
Funny.
What is your mission?
Take down my mother-in-law. I mean, why complicate things? You know what I mean?
Get right to it. 10 seconds or less, right? What do you see as your role in the South Asian community?
To have a voice for the stay-at-home moms in particular.
I want to pause there for a second because I'll interrupt my own game because I think that's really important. Do you attribute some of your sex? You don't know how many kids you've had, so, you know.
I haven't had sex yet either, so that was him too.
It's immaculate conception multiple times.
Yeah, they came floating down the Hudson. That's why I live in Manhattan.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. Yeah. That's good. Not the East River, but the Hudson.
No,
yeah. Yeah, that's dirty. Yeah, that's good. That's where Jennifer comes out of. Okay, no, I didn't really say that. Do you see that, like, are you filling a void? Is that the thing? It's like there's so many people like me out there, like it was the young single, not that I'm either one of those things anymore, but it was now there's this sort of stay-at-home mom. Like
your wife was just like, this breaking news for me.
Yeah, like
young single, like what just happened?
Do you now have hair too? What happened? Like who's this guy you're describing? I'm so lucky.
Yeah, I mean, definitely was a big motivator to get into stand-up comedy. Yeah. Honestly, quite frankly, very, very frustrated with your generation. It's a lot of whining. A lot of whining.
I don't know if we're in two different generations.
No, I think we are. Like, I have an 18-year-old I dropped off to college.
I'm not that young, but thank you.
But I'm very, very old. Like, this is all like filter and makeup and magic.
This is the agent
like
work,
this all
makeover.
fake.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
This is all real,
yeah,
so there's a little bit of makeup.
Listen, I get the experience of the kids that are born and raised here. I get it. But the comedy seems so one-sided to me. I was like getting frustrated watching this stuff. It's like, enough with the whining. Yeah, we make you go to med school. Like, shoot us. You know what I mean? Like, go be a DJ. Now I do so many jokes. I mean, go be a DJ as long as you don't move back home. Because your room is now my Zen meditation room.
Right.
We're done. You've moved on. Live with your consequences. Go.
That's good. And will they leave?
No.
No, they went to Stanford.
Yeah, now they're like, okay, maybe I'll do math.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Then don't make jokes about me making you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's very one-sided.
It's a clapback.
And it's, I do think that our culture in particular has a hard time figuring out what the role of the mom is. Like, traditionally, the mother is, the homemaker, and that role has been so revered.
Right.
But, we're living in a different world now, and women are not just seeking validation from how they raise their kids. Because that's what that becomes. Or how they make roti. I don't even cook. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't cook at all. That roti, the nanny made it. I just flipped it for TikTok.
I was gonna say, well, that's a hot take right here. Then, we're gonna put that in the comment section.
Yeah, we'll make another TikTok about it. I said roti tutorial. Watch out for those hands. They aren't gonna be mine.
Yeah.
The close up.
Like, whoa, wait a second. Before analyzing that, those are her hands.
Yeah, but
do you have the forehands like the goddess?
Exactly.
That's what you need to do.
I work it out. I have my magic, but what you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not living in a world anymore where, like, in theory,
you're not going to derive your worth only from being a mother.
Yeah, and we've moved on we've progressed from that. We want to do stuff.
But haven't the kids moved on to then? They don't only want to be doctors and engineers and lawyers.
Listen, I got nothing against it as long as you're willing to live with what comes with it.
They won't.
Exactly.
Well, they're too young to.
Thank you. So this is the issue, right? And so that is the opening for all the jokes about that. Mm-hmm. Like, don't study, don't go, go bungee jumping, go, you
go
think
skydiving.
You think you're so special. You're like, I will just throw myself off the mountain, see what happens. Go do it. I'm not coming to pick you up.
This is why you're not sure how many kids you have. You don't know how many are still alive.
Yeah, I don't know. They went
bungee
jumping.
Jumped. They didn't text you at the end of it. If they didn't post it on TikTok. Yeah, they started to, but
then anyway, I'm not interested if you're not going to do a TikTok about it.
Yeah, did it really happen?
No.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a big motivator for sure. And I find that a lot of Indian moms feel trapped. If you're an immigrant mom, you feel completely trapped, like I did for years. Getting out of that hole was very hard. Like, you're stripped of your self-esteem. And I'm a New York State licensed litigation lawyer.
You were as empowered as it got.
I found myself having no sense of self-worth. Like, in 16 years, the Word had moved on. Microsoft Word is a different thing. And, it's like even simple things had changed completely.
Microsoft Word, yeah, you're right. But it's like, you're right. No, it had.
Back then, when I was working, was a whole thing, and now it's a whole different. It intimidates you.
The world can pass you by.
It absolutely does. So I take that role very seriously. Like, I get inquiries every week from women who are like, how did you do this? How can you do this? Whatever. And I take the role in that space very seriously. So I want to help as many women get back. And now on the back of COVID, as if it wasn't bad enough, the situation.
Yeah,
it
women,
got completely destroyed.
Yeah, women lost ground. Weirdly, the homeless, like the lower elements of society, actually came up a little bit. Finally, the wealth gap decreased a little bit, slightly, but women really lost out during the pandemic.
Women got crushed.
But you sprung up.
I really attach myself to my purpose. I'm so American, I have a purpose now.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
When I ask you what your mission is, you
Yeah.
know. That's why I'm serving coffee.
Yeah.
That's how we do it out here on the West Coast.
Yes.
Let's play ping pong.
Okay, let's go.
Please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content.
I'll tell you the biggest difference.
Yeah.
An Indian person born and raised in India embraces sacrifice. It's a part of life.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give something up to get something.
Sure.
In America, in general, not just with the AB series or
Sure.
the Indian people,
There's entire
sacrifice is a bad word.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do everything at the same time. Why can't you eat and lose weight? Why can't you be a mother and work? Why can't you, sacrifice is offensive to America. It's an offensive concept. It's saying, no, you fight it.
What do you
And
think
when I
about-
say you, I mean culturally we
Sure, no,
in
and
America
even-
fight it. Whereas in India, they're like, yeah, I have to leave her. No, she has to leave. I have to make my life.
That's true, but what about the people who... I agree culturally, that's a very insightful observation, but what do you think about the people like my friends who have had to sacrifice short-term pain for long-term gain? They have studied, they've worked hard, they've busted their asses, they did all that stuff. They did sacrifice their social life. They didn't go out to the club, they stayed
But
in
then
and
they
studied.
complain about it. See, that's the thing. The Indians are like, okay, we sacrifice.
See, I don't think my
there is
friends
no
do.
other way to live.
I don't think my...
Like if you can, okay, you are friends with the Hassan Minhaj.
Yeah.
How much he whines in his comedy? We will not get into it, but like my mummy left me.
No, let's get into it.
She didn't leave him to go surfing in Hawaii.
Right.
She went to India, she had to finish her education.
I'm trying to imagine his mom surfing in Hawaii, but yeah, that would be...
Well, you know
That's
what I
amazing.
mean? Like half of his homecoming, the
Homecoming came.
special, is his parents did this, and I get it. He's exaggerating all of that. I get it, but it's somewhere in the root of his. Oh, I didn't know I had a sister. Okay, we forget. We do forget. The Indian auntie. I told you I forget myself how many kids I have. Like I'm alone. I have nothing. You're trying to keep him alive because in America, like you have to also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you get in trouble here.
Even the girls, like you gotta keep him alive. You gotta keep.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot for a person.
Or
alone.
transition them.
So, it's an Indian person from India is not complaining about that. That's not to say they're not complaining. They're not complaining about that.
What do they complain about?
They complain about the kids. How much more do they want? We gave them everything. He has a room. I never had my own
But isn't that
room.
what a generational, isn't every generation, that's the point? Like I want Naveen to, but I don't want my kid to have the best of everything. This is a big thing with me. They're like, oh, I want my kid to have the best. I'm like, no, not necessarily.
No.
Good enough's good enough. Like he can go to public school.
So your good enough is based on the threshold that you grew up
Yeah,
with.
I want it to be better than what I had.
Think of
but-
what good enough was for us. So the threshold is here. Like how many times my kids will be like,
But it's a
"What's-"
question of what you can provide. If you're making that kind of money, it's what you can provide versus like, I can't. So there are people who, like I went to a friend's wedding and they are not well-to-do. So they had paper napkins and paper plates. We weren't like, what the hell is this? Like, that's all they can afford. So then you're happy with it. You go to these, some of these bastards, they have so much money and they throw the same kind of party and you're like, yeah, I'm like, screw this is bullshit. Like you should give me better than
the
this.
paper plate party, even if I have money.
Yeah,
Are
you should give me
kidding?
better. I want the good china. I want the good silverware.
No,
That's
see,
what I want.
this is the thing. I'm like, yeah,
Because
I have the
because
money,
you
but
could
I don't
give
want to
it.
spend it. Now I'm spending it on your sorry ass to my kids. I'm like, what have you done? Nothing. Go sit down.
But they're kids. They're not adults yet. Like whatever mistakes my kid makes, that's on me, because I'm the adult.
How much responsibility you bichara don't, when you have this kid grows up, you're going to be like, you know what, this is
This
on
is
you.
on tape. This is on tape. Yeah.
This is
I
going to be like, it's on you.
Yeah,
You watch. I'll
I
come back
believe
for
it.
this show in 2 years. You're going to be like, you threw up on that woman in the airplane.
Yeah.
It's on you.
It's on me. Well, it's
actually-
literally on her.
It's on her.
Now we could agree. I love this. Zarna, you're incredible. I love the jokes, the sparring. It's incredible. I want to thank Zarna for appearing on What Do You Bring to the Table. She's modeling the. Don't do that yet. They haven't paid for sponsorship.
Yes.
So yeah, that we could agree.
I have won. Let's agree on that. I won.
Well,
Okay,
I never admit a loss,
Okay,
even
Brenda,
if I really
pull
did
this
win.
contract. We're not letting this air.
It doesn't work like that. Zarna, where can they find you? They already know, but where can they find you?
At Zarna Garg on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Did I mention at Zarna Garg?
Thanks, everybody, for joining us on this episode of What Do You Bring to the Table? I've been your host, Rajiv, and I still am. Hey, if you like that, there's more. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content.